Hello everybody, my name is G-Fred and welcome to my channel. Today I'll be doing something a little bit different from my usual content. This is a FNaF Theory video, so today I'll be discussing the 4th FNaF game and the hidden truth behind the main animatronics that so many people have overlooked. Let's hop into it. So, the Nightmare Animatronics. There are 12 in total, 4 which are non-canon to FNaF, 4 including relevant to this theory, which leaves 8. Nightmare Freddy, Nightmare Bonnie, Nightmare Chica, Nightmare Foxy, Nightmare Fredbear, Nightmare, Plush Trap, and Nightmare Balloon Boy. And yes, Nightmare Balloon Boy is canon to FNaF 4, Scott said himself. He's the only Halloween Edition character who's canon to the game he first appears in, though it is worth noting that the appearances of Nightmare On, Nightmare Mangle, and the Jackos and stuff like the UCN and VR games are canon, and it's only their appearances in FNaF 4 that are not, so back on track. Nightmare Animatronics are demonic monsters based on animatronics in 3 previous games. Those being Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, Golden Freddy / Fredbear, Shadow Freddy, Springtrap, and Balloon Boy. They terrorize the protagonists of FNaF 4 in his bedroom and try to enter the room. They keep them away from they need to shut the door while they're breathing. Wait, stop right there. Breathing? Why on earth would I need to do that? Are you surprised with protagonist's nightmares? They even call them Nightmare Animatronics. Well, that's only partially true. Sister Location, the game right after, shows us that Nightmare Animatronics are real in some form. They even have points on the map where they're located. You see points from the main 4, as well as either 5 plushes or 5 balloon boys. The story from the Tales of the Pizza Place known as Didophobia, while being non-canon, does add evidence to the nightmares being massive experiments of some kind. In the book, nightmares are created from some sort of illusion gas, similar to the illusion disc in the Null trilogy, but this doesn't really answer questions about the things they do in the previous game. Nightmares are able to kill you as well as breathe, and mannequins are real as shit like gas and do either of those things. Plus, near the Sister Location map, nor Didophobia include Nightmare Fredbear or Nightmare, and they're the main guys. So, I'm here to explain all that. So, the experiments clearly did happen, but the FNaF 4 gameplay clearly isn't the actual experiments. The gameplay has to be in some sort of dream, because you can hear phone calls from FNaF 1 in the background. This seemingly random Easter egg is also a major question about FNaF 4. Who are we playing as? Well, it's Michael Afton. He's the only person who have heard those phone calls. Plus, he draws Nightmare Fredbear in the security logbook. He seems to be living experiments he was put through as a child. Just played the game's Steam description says he did play as a child. Clearly, this isn't just a regular nightmare. Animatronics can kill you. There's even a blood splatter on screen when they do so. Well, the question is answered by the movie. Nightmare Animatronics are the spirits of dead children, like in the movie, and they're invading Mike's darkest memories. Now, I know this might sound like a leap in logic, but I found lots of evidence for this. Animatronics behave very similarly to how they behave in FNaF 1. Bonnie comes from the left hall, she goes from the right hall. Foxy hides in his own little cove, Freddy gets more aggressive the longer he's up in the dark. Plus, known for a fact at least one Nightmare is a supernatural entity. Nightmare is literally called Shadow Freddy in FNaF 4's files. We can tell he's supposed to be Shadow Freddy just by his design. He's a recolored Nightmare Fredbear just like a Shadow Freddy in FNaF 2's recolored Glitter Golden Freddy. And yes, Golden Freddy and Fredbear are the same character. This is not a theory, and this is a fact. In FNaF 3, Fredbear is literally called G Freddy in the files. I will not be going into this debate any further because it's stupid and it shouldn't even be a debate to begin with. Okay. Anyway, I'm back on track. Nightmare is also clearly supposed to look very shadowy. And he's even transparent like a ghost. I haven't gotten into Fredbear yet. Fredbear turns to a giant head whenever he's in the closet or on the bed, and Glitter Golden Freddy does the exact same thing in FNaF 2. We know for a fact from the week before book that the crying child of FNaF 4's minigames possesses Golden Freddy. See where I'm going with this? Nightmare Fredbear is Golden Freddy. Notably, Fredbear has blood in his teeth, just like the bite that killed the crying child, but it is also why his mouth is much larger than the others. He is a reminder of Michael Afton's guilt by the crying child. The crying child is Nightmare Fredbear. And the real nail in the coffin? Nightmare Fredbear's laugh is a slowed down laugh of a young child. Becoming clear now. The hospital equipment beside the bed, the sound Nightmare Foxy makes when he goes into the closet. Nightmare Fredbear's entire design? Well, it's all the crying child. His angry spirit is reminding Michael Afton of what he did. Michael Afton killed his brother, so his brother is back to do the same thing to him. Now before I go, I should clear up some questions you might have. If the main 6 are ghosts, well, Plush Nightmare Balloon Boy, well the simple answer is that those 2 are not ghosts. Because neither of them actually kill you. You do get the same blood splatter effect, but it's on the screen for way shorter. And after you get that, you just get text that just says, too bad, and you get sent to the next night. Which implies that they injure you instead of actually killing you. Which none of the Nightmare characters do. I think that means that they aren't supernatural like the rest and just frogs and makes nightmares rather than being actual ghosts. So, we're done. We sold Nightmare Animatronics. I think, at least. Anyway, I've been G-Fred. You go have an awesome rest of your day. And, yeah, goodbye. I said goodbye. It means you can stop watching.